The relationship between Hou Minghao and Lu Yuxiao has consistently captured public attention. Since the moment they were brought together in the same project, their interactions have sparked endless speculation. Many fans describe their connection as something unusual, almost as if a deep bond formed naturally, rather than simply through professional collaboration. Behind the scenes, countless small moments, spontaneous gestures, and meaningful glances have fueled public curiosity. These subtle interactions often give the impression that Hou Minghao reveals his most sincere side when Lu Yuxiao is nearby, a side that rarely appears in other situations. One of the most frequently discussed aspects is the noticeable change in Hou Minghao's demeanor around her. Known for his calm, quiet, and sometimes distant image, he seems to soften when standing next to Lu Yuxiao. His eyes become gentler, his movements more relaxed, and his smile appears more often. Fans even joke that there is a special Minghao mode that activates only in Lu Yuxiao's presence. From the way he pays attention to the smallest details to how he offers help without being asked, everything suggests that he gives her a kind of exclusive consideration he doesn't show to others. During filming, behind-the-scenes footage frequently shows Hou Minghao instinctively protecting Lu Yuxiao. In crowded areas, he subtly moves closer, adjusts his posture, and creates space for her to walk comfortably. When there are loose cables or potentially dangerous equipment, he points them out before she reaches them. Even while listening to the crew's instructions, he often glances at Lu Yuxiao to make sure she has heard and understood everything clearly. These gestures may seem simple, but their consistency and intensity make people wonder whether they come from mere courtesy or genuine concern. The same pattern appears during joint interviews. When Lu Yuxiao speaks, Hou Minghao gives her his full attention. His gaze never wanders, as if the room fades away and only her voice remains. Whenever she answers questions with energy and cheerfulness, he responds with soft laughter, as though her words bring him comfort. When reporters mention their chemistry, instead of offering a standard response, he often suppresses a smile or looks down shyly, small reactions that further convince the public that their relationship goes beyond work. On set, Hou Minghao also seems especially attentive to Lu Yuxiao's comfort. When the weather is cold, he offers his jacket or checks to see if she's warm enough. When it's hot, he's often seen holding a small fan and directing it toward her. There was even a moment when he gently brushed her hair away from her face after the wind blew it out of place, doing so carefully, as if afraid of disturbing her. Many fans believe that such tenderness only comes from someone who holds a special place in the heart. During red carpet appearances and public events, Hou Minghao consistently allows Lu Yuxiao to shine. Despite being a star himself, he often positions himself slightly behind her, giving her the spotlight. At the same time, he keeps a watchful eye on her, making sure she doesn't stumble in her heels or feel overwhelmed by the cameras. While posing for photos, he is frequently seen giving subtle hand signals to help create more harmonious poses, reflecting a level of understanding and comfort that feels deeply personal. In candid interaction videos, another side of Hou Minghao emerges, a sense of humor that seems reserved exclusively for Lu Yuxiao. Though typically quiet, he becomes noticeably more playful around her, making small comments to make her laugh, teasing her gently, or exaggerating his reactions to help her relax. In one memorable moment, when Lu Yuxiao struggled with a line, he patiently repeated it with her until they both burst into laughter. This kind of light intimacy is rare in ordinary professional relationships. It reflects familiarity built on trust, ease, and perhaps something deeper. What intrigues fans the most is not just what happens in front of the camera, but how Hou Minghao looks at Lu Yuxiao when she isn't aware she's being watched. His gaze is different, longer, softer, and filled with unspoken meaning. In various backstage and staff-recorded clips, it's clear how his eyes naturally follow her movements. This is not the casual look of a coworker, but the gaze of someone who deeply admires and values another person's presence. During photo shoots, their natural chemistry becomes even more apparent. Photographers have praised how effortlessly they work together. Hou Minghao unconsciously adjusts his posture to match Lu Yuxiao's, creating visually harmonious compositions. In one pose where he gently held her waist, he later made sure she didn't feel awkward by helping remove props and tidying her hair. These spontaneous actions suggest a connection built on mutual understanding rather than mere professionalism. Hou Minghao's personality also shows in how he protects the privacy of their relationship. He is not someone who flaunts personal matters on social media. However, when he posts content that subtly references Lu Yuxiao's projects or whereabouts, fans quickly notice. Some believe these are intentional hints, while others see them as quiet, sincere support. Regardless of interpretation, the sentiment feels thoughtful and genuine. Ultimately, the relationship between Hou Minghao and Lu Yuxiao remains an unsolved mystery. They have never confirmed anything, yet their shared moments speak louder than words. The public witnesses how Hou Minghao transforms into a warmer, more open, and more protective version of himself when he is with Lu Yuxiao. Whether this is simply deep respect for a colleague or something more, only time will tell. For now, what is certain is that the exclusive gestures Hou Minghao shows toward Lu Yuxiao continue to fascinate fans. Every spontaneous glance, every small movement, and every quiet moment becomes a potential clue. Whatever the truth behind their relationship, there is something undeniably beautiful and unique about it, something that keeps the public talking and eagerly waiting for what comes next. What makes their story even more compelling is how naturally their connection unfolds without forcing attention. In an industry where relationships are often carefully scripted or exaggerated for publicity, the bond between Hou Minghao and Lu Yuxiao feels refreshingly unpolished. There is no grand declaration, no deliberate attempt to draw headlines, only quiet moments that speak for themselves. This subtlety is precisely what makes people believe that whatever exists between them is genuine rather than manufactured. Fans often point out that Hou Minghao's protective instincts toward Lu Yuxiao appear completely instinctive, not calculated. His reactions are immediate, almost unconscious, suggesting that his concern comes from habit rather than intention. Whether it's adjusting his pace to match hers, shielding her from sudden crowd movements, or checking her reaction before responding in public, his actions consistently place her comfort first. These patterns repeat so frequently that many believe they reveal his true emotional priorities. Lu Yuxiao, on the other hand, seems equally comfortable in his presence. Her body language around Hou Minghao is relaxed and open, free of the guarded distance often seen between coworkers. She laughs more freely, responds naturally to his jokes, and appears unafraid of small physical proximity.